What's up, YouTube? This is your boy John from the Jersey Shore, and I am back with you today to give you my review of Rob Zombie's 2012 film, The Lords of Salem. If you're already a subscriber to my channel, welcome back. It is good to see you guys again. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, but you do enjoy this content, please do me a huge favor and click that subscribe button. The Lords of Salem was both written and directed by Rob Zombie. Here we go.
God does not spare angels when they sin.
Alright, so in The Lords of Salem, Rob Zombie's wife, Sheri Moon, is a DJ, along with Ken Foree and Rob Zombie's version of Dave Grohl. So they receive this record in a wooden crate. They play the record on the air, and it plays backwards. And when the record is playing, it's very obvious that it's bothering Sheri Moon, and she's almost having like flashbacks. And then you see scenes of other women in town. They're all having, strange reactions to this. They just stop and stare, and you're getting all kinds of flashes from witches. Throughout this whole movie, you're seeing flashes of these overweight, completely filthy and ratty women who they're completely naked, they're completely filthy, they're chanting, they're spitting on babies, they're showing them being burned at the stake. Enough already with the naked old ladies, Rob. So this record came from a band called The Lords, and Sheri Moon's character dubs them the Lords of Salem because this radio station is in Salem, Massachusetts. Along comes this dude comes along, and he's looking into the old Salem witch trials and the women being burned at the stakes back in the 1600s, and he finds out that there was a witch coven back in the 1600s. There were 6 of them, and they were referred to as the Lords of Salem. These apparently are the 6 naked women that we see throughout the entirety of this movie. You know what? I can't even hardly talk about this movie. This movie, it did not take me very long before I started pressing the info button on my remote control to see how much time was left in this movie. I'm going to stop right there. First thing I want to do is give you what I thought were the positives about this movie. Visually, there were things in this movie that were absolutely gorgeous. There's never been any question that Rob Zombie's cinematography is next level stuff. He's truly an artist, and he sees things that you and I just don't. As far as the actual movie goes, the movie itself, the story itself, the only thing in this movie that I thought was really cool took place within the first couple minutes of this movie. There's one scene where Sheri Moon walks into her kitchen, it's dark, she turns on the light, and off in the corner, you see a witch standing there. It doesn't move, it doesn't blink, it doesn't breathe, it's just standing there. And that is, in my opinion, the creepiest thing in this entire movie and the best thing in this entire movie. And that is it for the positive aspects of this movie, in my opinion, of course. I went to the movie theater and saw The Lords of Salem by myself when this came out. And I remember walking out of that movie theater wondering what in the hell I just watched. And it was almost like within a couple of hours, my brain was erased like an Etch-a-Sketch. I completely forgot about everything regarding this movie, except for the fact that I had no idea what I just saw. And then like a goofball horror movie collector, when this thing came out on Blu-ray, I went out and bought it. I have no idea. Other than the simple fact that I have owned everything that Rob Zombie has ever made, I can't see any reason why I bought this movie. I saw it in the movie theater. I knew I didn't like it. I wound up buying it anyway. I've never watched it again. Well, yeah, I tried to watch this movie a few months ago, and literally within a couple of minutes, I turned it off and took it out and put it back on the shelf. I only watched it this time because somebody out there asked me what my opinion of The Lords of Salem was. He's one of my buddies out there, one of my subscribers. You know who you are. You know who you are that asked me to watch this movie. And I knew that I did not like this movie. I was certain that I had no interest in ever watching this movie again. I literally just finished watching this movie no more than 15 to 20 minutes ago. I watched it. I got up. I came down here. I set up my camera and I started filming this this movie review because I wanted to get this off of my chest while this train wreck of a movie was fresh in my mind. And I knew while I was watching this movie that I would not be able to give my typical movie review that I give. I try to look at things on the bright side all of the time. Every once in a while, Suspiria, something will pop up that I can't sugarcoat it. And this is one of those movies. This movie sucks. I hate everything about this movie. This dude keeps putting his wife on camera, taking her clothes off of her. Now he's got her in dreadlocks and covered in tattoos. Then he's still taking the clothes off of his wife. He's got a movie filled with absolutely insulting, unnecessary vulgarity. He's got naked old ladies spitting on babies. This movie is just a travesty to the movie industry, in my opinion. And I'm not even exaggerating when I say that The Lords of Salem just might be the worst movie that I have ever seen in my life. And I have no doubt whatsoever that I'm going to catch a lot of steam and a lot of hate and a lot of heat for my opinion of this movie from the Rob Zombie fan club out there. Well, let me tell you something. I was in the Rob Zombie fan club. I loved White Zombie. I loved Rob Zombie's solo career. I've gone to see him several times in concert. I loved House of a Thousand Corpses. I loved The Devil's Rejects. I loved Halloween. And then, for whatever reason, he went right off the edge of the cliff. I don't have any idea what happened to this dude. I understand that when you're an artist, you see things differently and you do things differently and you're very creative. But this guy's product that he has put out, I thought about this earlier. The last movie that he put out that I actually enjoyed was Rob Zombie's Halloween, which was 2007. That was 13 years ago, is the last time that this guy put something out that I liked. I haven't liked his music in the last several years. Whatever. Like I said, I know that I'm going to get all kinds of flack from the Rob Zombie lovers out there, and that's perfectly fine. I have my opinion. You have your opinion. This movie, in my opinion, is garbage. I think that it is an absolute sin that this piece of trash was ever made. You know, I really am a pretty soft-spoken, nice guy most of the time. Take a breath, everybody. This is just one guy's opinion on one movie. All right, folks, that is going to do it for my review of Rob Zombie's The Lords of Salem. This movie sucked. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you really like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I would love for you to go on this journey with me. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Have a kick-ass day, and thank you for watching. Thank God that's over.